Alrighty, it's time. It's finally getting its review. You guys saw this coming. It didn't take me long to figure out that this was really good. So, oh yeah, Bubba wants to say hi. Hi, baby boy. You being good? Yeah, sweet baby boy. Okay, let's get into the let's get into the review. Hi, baby boy. But yeah, welcome back, guys. I am the Computer Guy, and you probably saw Bubba in the intro. He feels he's important for this review, but he really is not. This is the review about the microphone. I thought maybe I'd switch it up in 2024, but nah. We'll keep going with the cons first, and we'll get to the pros later. So, cons, as you can tell, it's wireless. That's it. We'll go to the pros now. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we knew it was wireless. That's probably why most of us want to get it, is so that we can stand further away from things and not be wired tethered to, whatever we're trying to record to. But I was just goofing with you guys. I mean, it is wireless, but some people may find that as a con. So I'm throwing it in there for those people. I would like, and this is kind of why I put it as a con, if it had the ability to charge. So let's say I'm sitting somewhere where I would be okay having it hooked up to a battery pack, charging it. I did do some recording with that. I don't know if it had a problem with the microphone being plugged in or the receiver had a problem with being plugged in, because I did do both of them at the same time and tried to record, and there was a little bit of a static kind of going on. And again, I don't know if it was interference from the charging, like it could still do it. It doesn't sound as clear as it does right now. So, and it is rated for 5 hours. The receiver is 5 hours. The microphone is 5.5 hours. I'm putting that as a con only because I don't know why they can't be the same. Why would you want the microphone to last longer than but anyways, I'm drawing at straws for most of these cons, if you can't tell by now. Here's another con before we get over to the pros. It does peak, and it's weird too, because on the receiver end, it doesn't look like it peaks. It actually stays pretty well for my normal talk. But when I go to pull it into Premiere, CapCut, whatever I'm using to edit with, it's been CapCut lately, if you guys didn't notice. With any of them, I do have to turn it down, but very easy to do. As soon as you import it, just turn the volume down and you're fine the whole way. When you do your cuts and stuff like that, it keeps the settings through all your little cuts and stuff. So honestly, it is a very minor thing. It's probably really the only legitimate con that I can really see being for this. And that's really it. So now that we've gotten all the cons out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the pros. It sounds amazing. Let's just revel in that. I thought my Blue Yeti that I had sounded amazing, but compared to the two, I like them both, but the Blue Yeti took some settings, tweaks and stuff like that to get that to sound chef's kiss. Whereas this, I just turn it on and record. And to me, that is definitely a big pro in its favor. One of the other things I want to make a small note, and then we'll cut to future me that's going to demo of the two. The other thing that I do like about this one over the Blue Yeti is that, again, this one takes no tweaks and stuff, and it does such a great job of reducing echo in a space, because right now I can even hear myself slight echo, and I've done a lot of editing. I really don't hear the echo so much. If you really push it, you might be able to kind of catch it, but it is very hard to notice with this. Whereas the Blue Yeti, it's noticeable. You can definitely tell there is a slight echo or a reverb in it, even when you have it set to just pick up the front portion of it, and it's supposed to be canceling out every other noise around it. I feel like it doesn't. Future me take it away. This is future self. Let's have a listen into the different microphones. This is the Blue Yeti that we are using. We're going to test it out, and you guys can hear the difference. And then we're going to go ahead and now we're going to switch over to this microphone. And you can already tell the difference. Like I said, there's a lot of less ambient noise coming in from this. And then when we switch back over, that ambient noise that I said that you can't hear with the other one, you can now hear it a little bit with this one. You can hear a little bit of the case fan. Maybe you can hear a little bit of my clock that ticks. Yeah. And then we'll switch back over. The DJI, you can, like I said, there's a huge difference. Huge difference. Okay. Back to past self. Great job, future me. We won't cut any of that. So, some of the adapters, as you guys probably saw, the different adapters that it has on the receiver from the first impression video. And if you guys hadn't seen it, click wherever it decides to pop up. It has different adapters. One of the things it can do is plug in 3.5mm, like a regular headphone jack. So if you wanted to use it for a computer, you could. Comes with the cable already. You basically plug it into that. You plug it into your microphone port. Boom. Now you have a wireless microphone you can use for live streams if you want to. Again, the only caveat is if your stream lasts longer than 5 hours, either get two of them or a spare battery, which I should have mentioned that in the cons. Future me, let's edit that into the cons. So they don't have replacement batteries. You can't take out a battery and put in a new one. That is a little bit of a con. But pro to that, they do sell, I did not get it, but they do sell a carrying case that actually charges up. And if you notice, there's some little brass contacts on the bottom of this, and the same thing, actually what you slide the adapters in and off of. And that fits down into almost looks like an AirPod or an earbud, whatever, like one of those charging cases. And it's basically the same thing, and it charges it that way. So it has a record feature where you can just press a button and it starts recording. You don't need a phone, you don't need anything. It works just as good and sounds just as good as regular audio, like you're plugging it into your phone here. And that's it. That's the review. Bubba, you got any? No, he's sleeping. So yeah, and we'll do a quick wrap up. Essentially, really the only con is it peaking. It peaks, so you have to turn it down whenever you go to process the video. That's really about the only con. Legitimate. I mean, yeah. I take that back. Price could be. I really feel like it's a good price for what it is, though. It really is. It's a little steep. Like, if you only had like if you had $100, Blue Yeti is great. Go get yourself a Blue Yeti. It's great. If you want to spend a little bit more and not so much time in post-processing, and just a little bit of time in post-processing to adjust the volume, I really think it's worth it. I really do. I don't remember what the price of them are, but they're a little more expensive than the Blue Yetis. But I don't think they're that much more expensive. Pros, there's a bunch of them. Wireless, it has a good amount of time for most of us that do short little videos, or even if you're going to keep your stream under 5 hours, it would still be a really good microphone for that. Does a great job of keeping the echoing down. If you just have something you need to record real quick, just audio, that it does have a record feature already. So you don't have to pop it on a phone or anything like that. You can just record the audio, and then there you go. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and please hit that subscribe button and help support the channel. I've noticed through my analytics that over 90% of you guys are not subscribed. Leave a comment below. Tell me why you haven't subscribed. Let me know. I really do appreciate you guys watching and taking the time out of your day to come and watch. I do appreciate it. So please hit that thumbs up. leave a comment below. Let me know, do you want to see more Bubba? Stay charged, stay safe, and we will see you next time. The cameras have had this for a while. I always forget that it has a feature like that, that when you hold your hand up, a lot of, specifically Samsungs and a few other ones, will just start recording whatever setting you have it on the camera. And I just had a thought, if I went to go wave, that it would instantly just cut off the video. Just thoughts that go through my head.